Hey, how's it going? It's March 31st, 2022. This is your daily sweet talk. I don't know how some people can just like not care about putting out like, for example, TikToks of them like dancing or lip syncing things, or even just dancing in public, doing karaoke in public. And it doesn't just have to be public things. I guess. Um, I mean, it's a lack of inhibitions, I guess, to an extent. And I don't know how people do it. Uh, I think some of these things seem fun, but I could never do it myself. I do things I'll sing and dance in the private of my own home, but if I feel like anyone can like hear me, I'm like, oh god, I don't I don't want anyone to hear me or see me do this. Um I mean, like, I'll let loose a little bit, I guess, but then if anyone points it out, it makes me immediately like, oh look, this person who doesn't usually do whatever is doing whatever. It's like, oh god, why did I do anything ever? um, I I wouldn't. I feel like it's a lack of self awareness to an extent to be able to post things like that, and it's not a bad thing, but it's not something I would want. I wouldn't want to lose that. I I think it's embarrassing, um, but I don't think people should be embarrassed to well, I don't know, to like post TikToks and whatever and dance in public. I don't think it's not. It's obviously they're not like to the same extent of embarrassing or whatever. I don't think people should be embarrassed, but I do feel embarrassed for people when I see stuff like that. Um, and but I also like I like music, so I'll be like lip syncing to a song at home or singing along to a song at home. I'm like, oh man. I mean, I can see the appeal. I can see why something like TikTok is fun for people, but I just don't get like how you can just put something like post something like that, like the type of stuff that's on there, like those specific types of videos, like lip syncing and stuff. And some of them are impressive. I don't know. Uh, uh, I have I put a lot of thought into like social social interaction in general. I guess like I overthink it, which I don't think this is necessarily an example of. And I know I'm not the only person who thinks like this about this type of stuff I'm talking about. Obviously, it's kind of like there's two types of people, or there's a gradient because I know there are people farther to one side, whatever. Uh, and I'm not sure what my point is with what I'm talking about here. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to be different. I wouldn't want to have less self awareness, but it is it's stressful to care, and I can only imagine like for people who can just be like, yeah, whatever, I'll just post a video of me having fun, you know. That must be nice to an extent. And I'm not being judgmental when I'm talking about this here specifically. I'm not saying I wouldn't be judgmental because I am a very judgmental person. I'm kind of a jerk, to be honest. But right now I am not being judgmental about anyone like who will post stuff like that because that's not my point here. And I'm out of time.